Humn is on a mission to lead dynamic pricing for taxis, vehicle sharing and fleet operators. Today, for the first time, they'll showcase RideShore, which went live only last month. RideShore connects cars directly to fleet policies, providing live data, enriched with environmental context and risk factors. The result is improved driver behavior and a reduction in the cost of risk. All data is recorded on the blockchain and the policy is executed in a smart contract. Next on stage, Humn with RideShore.
Hello DIA, I'm Mark Musson, founder of Humn AI, and I'm here with my co-founders, Chris Clark and Peter Bousquet. So when I was 3, I was expelled from nursery school for being disruptive. And disruption isn't always a good thing, not a great outcome for me at that stage. And time has subsequently taught me that partnership and collaboration are much better modes of behavior. So Humn was founded on these principles of partnership and collaboration to work with insurers, fleets, and drivers rather than against them. So as a surfer, the opportunity before us really reminds me of a huge swell in the open ocean filled with the kinetic energy generated by the convergence of urbanization, mobility, and digital connectivity. And this has now reached our shores to form the perfect wave that is the shared mobility economy. Users, you, me, everybody, expect to summon rides at the press of an app, and demand aggregators have fundamentally changed the way that we consume mobility, shifting from individual ownership to ride sharing. So this trend is driving risks from individuals to commercial fleet. And this creates negative incentives for gig drivers to stay out on the road longer and to get to the next job as quickly as possible. And it pits everyone against each other in this ecosystem, drivers, fleets, and the insurers in a zero-sum game. So we built RideShore, a fairer and more functional, real-time embedded insurance engine to solve this. We achieve this by applying streaming analytics and blockchain technology to give fleets tools to nudge drivers into better behavior and thereby manage their loss ratios, and to enable insurers to price risk by the moment. And this delivers convenient, flexible, fairer, and more functional insurance. We are live with the 2 largest fleets in London, serving Uber and other digital ride-sharing services. We're FCA authorized, and our platform scores risk every 5 milliseconds and prices insurance dynamically in real time. So Chris is going to show you how.
Let me introduce you to RideShore, our product for real-time insurance pricing and risk management for commercial fleets. This view of RideShore is aimed at the fleet managers, and it enables them to see all of their assets in their fleet in real time. So here we can click on a vehicle and see its live route. Green is good, so no risky driving behavior detected here. But the platform works continuously in the background, pricing insurance events and scoring the driver for risky behavior every 5 milliseconds, while also factoring in data from external events and surroundings. RideShore also gives the fleet operator a neat summary of each of their drivers' risk profiles, broken down by a number of different metrics which we can search and filter on. When a driver is exhibiting risky driving behavior, the platform will notify the fleet operator and enable them to act proactively before that risky behavior turns into a loss event. So here we've received a notification for this driver, so we're going to investigate. The card view of the app provides immediate visual feedback on the driver's driving style. This particular driver tends to drive tired and is very, very high mileage. Clicking through will show the driver's latest trip, but because we store all of the data forever, RideShore also gives a great time machine view to look back and build up a detailed picture of the driver's behavior leading up to the point the notification was triggered. So here we can see a discoloration of the driving route, and that's caused by the driver exceeding the local speed limit, but also because fatigue is starting to set in here. If we flash forward in time in the same trip, we can see a lot more purple and red, meaning that fatigue has further set in, and there are some severe speeding events, so not a good combination. The driver's route also takes him through many hazard spots, and these are areas that have historically seen much higher than expected traffic incidents, so further increasing the risk. In our mobile experience, the drivers have the same view, and they can get notified of any risky driving behavior and get continuous feedback on areas that they're doing well in, as well as coaching on areas that require some improvement. If we go over to the map view, a driver can view all of their past trips, when and where they took place, and under what conditions. And the app will allow them to drill down into any particular trip, and we can see it expands here, and we get detailed information about all of the events. The driver can then time travel through their day by scrolling and interrogating all of the events that took place and see when and where they happened along the route. Now, let's go back to the fleet view. We've talked about real-time insurance pricing. So if we head over to the Transactions tab here, we can see that the fleet managers have an itemized insurance bill broken down and priced by event. In the list, we can see that RideShore is toggling pricing between parked and driving states in real time and metering that usage by the second. So these are all automatic payment events that are taking place on the blockchain. If we click on any one of these transactions, we can go straight into the live blockchain explorer and see each transaction with transfers between wallets, as well as the immutable validated transaction hash. So that's a whirlwind tour of RideShore, and we've just scratched the surface of its features. Peter, over to you.
Thank you, Chris. So Humn, through RideShore, creates transparency. We enable change at the driver level, and in doing so, reduce risk, cost, and claims. Using our modern data science architecture, we can create real-time risk visibility and price at sub-second intervals for insurers and commercial vehicle fleet managers. This embeds privacy at the raw data collection, enhances that with actuarial weather information to build adaptive models using machine learning. Now, Humn is growing. As Mark mentioned, we are FCA registered thanks to our partnership with the Insurtech Gateway. We have onboarded the 2 largest UK Uber fleets and are looking forward to our launch in Europe later this year. Here at DIA, we're looking to meet talented individuals. We're looking to meet collaborative insurers. We're looking to meet innovative capacity and capital providers who will work with us to grow the Humn team. So thank you very much for your time today, and we look forward to speaking to you after the session. Thank you.